Hello and welcome back to the next episode of my speedrun of Dyson Sphere Program, where we're gonna start with doing a 180 because I want to pick up some of our fusion generators. Oh, almost made it. Okay, let's pick up all three, and I'm gonna change my mind on. I've changed my mind on this. Okay, it's no relief for real. Okay, so last episode was a bit of a chaotic one, but mostly we were trying to get our logistic network up and running. So everything we've built in the last several episodes on Abdalha I can be effectively transported all around, and also so you have no fusion power in the network, fusion cells in the network. So yeah, and now with the last tower here, we should have the titanium also coming back to the main planets, so we can have permanent science set up. Okay, so let's place these 3 extra and then attach okay. And then the supply ships should bring in more fusion cells. So now this should be running completely, and I think the power should be almost fine. Yeah, almost fine. Okay, nice. And then I have built one more tower that I'm gonna put down right here. Like this. Let's say this is to transport titanium ingots. And I'm gonna take away this box. Touch power, and I'm gonna take these one more time with me. Because in order to, yeah, this tower is charging. So yeah. So next on the list is making our processors. So that's I've been hinting at already several times. That's the next job. And if I can find our main planets, okay, over there. But to make those processors, we need a lot of research. So I have calculated, if we want to have the full speed, so 4 science per second, 4 rockets per second, we need a lot of processors, namely 52 per second. And that would need about 200 assembling machines Mark I. That's too much, so I first calculate everything for half that size, and for that we still needed 128 Mark I assemblers, 96 Mark II assemblers, 570 sorters, about 3000 Mark I belts, and about 1500 Mark II belts. So, okay, where am I? Yeah, okay, that's this way. So yeah, I don't think my inventory is even big enough for all that stuff. So I'm gonna grab what I can, and then yeah, start doing things with it. Yeah, first extra titanium I have with me. Let's drop it off, because yeah, the design I came up with are basically 8. So that's for the half size. That's basically 8 columns of the same thing. So I'm going to start with, I think, 2 columns and then just build as much as I can with the resources I have. Okay. So let me see. Oh yeah, and we will need Mark II assembly machines, which will need processors. So again, keep grabbing this. Okay. And then I can make these Mark II processors. Next, 130 Mark I assemblers is actually enough, so that's fine. At least if I don't use, if I were not using them for making the Mark II processors, Mark II assemblers. Okay. So as long as I have enough graphene with me, I can make more of these Mark IIs on the production side of the processors. Next, belts. I would need at least 2500 Mark I belt and at least 1000 Mark II belts. So let's start with grabbing all this and maybe. Yeah, I'm also watching out to not use too much in my inventory. And then 500 sorters. Okay. Put one back. Oh yeah, and then also incredible amounts of smelters. That's 3, 4. Yeah, about 450 smelters, which I have to handcraft. Okay, so scrap these bunches of stone. Yeah, this, and then I guess iron as well. And yeah, my inventory is getting filled up. Let's delete this. Anything else I can delete? Nah, I'm gonna keep this. Okay. And that will be about 50. And I have 25, so that's about a quarter what I will need, I guess, or 50 even. Okay. Oh, and then I also will need several miners. So I guess I'll take some of those. Oh yeah, and as I start crafting, everything clears up, so that's useful. So how many miners do I have? 5, and it's okay. Let's do this, and let's go explore one more planet. If I can find said planets. Okay, over there. So I have not yet explored this. Sometimes I do some exploring between episodes, like, and then I reload my save. But I haven't done this yet with this planet. But according to, yeah, let's wait until I land so I don't overshoot. According to what the map said, it should have lots of silicium ore. Okay, let's check the map. So yeah, we have 10 million silicon ore. Yeah. also about 10 million copper, and then also only 1 million iron. So that will be probably the biggest bottleneck, because we also need some iron. Luckily, iron is the lowest thing we need. So here is one iron vein, here is another, and I guess there is one more, based on the numbers. Here. Yeah, this is a bit far from everything, I would say. I think this will be around here we'll set up, I guess. Although, maybe we can use this one, do the smelters over here, and then over here the production. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so let's say use this iron. I was thinking about this copper. Yeah, this iron, this copper, the silicium. Do the smelting over here. Okay, we'll first set up the silicium miners, or at least some of them. Can I get one more? I feel like I should be able to get here one more here, but I think my feeling is wrong. Okay, that's a nice one. This seems a very nice one. I think. Okay. And one more over here. Okay, that's pretty nice mining. So silicium, I'm gonna do my smelting in doubles. So double length, so that's a length of 12. And for silicium as a 2 to 1. So it means for each 2 ore we have one output. Okay, so then I can put the output belt over here. Then the input belt is we get the correct square over here. And then because it's 2 to 1, also build on the underside. Oh, and I probably should set the recipe in advance. Yes. Okay. So we should have roughly 4 minutes for each fast belt. So if I again wait, let me think. Where are the fault lines? Okay, so we can expand this both to the north and to the south. I think if I expand this, I will do it to the north. So I will bring everything in from southwards. And because probably we'll have another line over here. Yeah, if I and when over here, I have to take that into account when I place down my splitters, so they maybe this way, and then it can work like this. This is actually not for everything here. I need the faster belts. And belts are actually, I think, a good bit cheaper. Yeah, because these need electromagnetic turbines, which are significantly more expensive than the other thing, than just iron and gears. But yeah. But if you use, on the other hand, we now have an entire facility that makes these things. Oh, wrong button. So maybe we should not care too much. Oh, mistake here. Let's do something like that. And some power in between. And yeah, this is probably getting familiar for every. Just okay. Though this time we have to be a bit more careful where we put all our sorters. As in, yeah. Okay. And then just the other sides. Yeah, I skipped the other side because the machines themselves are a bit in the way to have a clear sight on what I'm doing. And then paste in here. Okay. So how many of these? So silicon, I need in total 24 columns. Wait, I'm seeing this right? Yeah, 288 smelters or 24 columns. For our entire thing, that means for half of my total sum of processors I want. It's yeah, so 24 times this. Which I think gives a good amount of the scale I'm working at right now. Let's start with doing all columns one by one. So for iron I need, in total, we'll need 12 columns. Oh no, these are Mark 1 columns, so it's... So for the silicium I need 12 of these double-sized columns, and for the iron I need 6 double-sized columns. So I think this will fit in this band. Yeah, let's build it. Let's build it right here. Keep place for the electric poles. Okay, miners. I think we'll need to import iron ore from elsewhere for this build, for this entire processor installation. But yeah, that's not a problem. Especially not when we will go interstellar, then it will definitely not be a problem. Skip a bit of space, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So this actually will probably can supply about 1.5 of these columns. So let's just hook up one and then do the rest later. I think it's gonna be a good thing to put things in one by one, and just later as it becomes possible, fill them into max size. Just noticed I again forgot to put the recipe in advance. It's easy enough fixed. Okay, iron. Let's copy. Paste. So the buttons for copy and paste, the shortcuts, I don't think are particularly intuitive, and I often mix them up. So one power pole for them all. Oh, nice. That's one thing I hand prepared in advance. That's power poles. They need extra. I'll need extra iron to make these, so see if I can fuel up something. Power. Fusion plants. Need some silicium. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do? Let's mine up some silicium manually. And then I want oh, of course. Yes. Let's. There was a copper mine over here. So now I should be able to, yes, build a fusion reactor, and that's the one reactor we can power everything a little bit, and then it'll help us a lot. Okay. Then let's see. Where can we put the smelters for copper? So for copper we need in total of 18 columns, but that's single length, so if a double length we need 9. So if I use that band for the iron, I can use this band for copper and build the smelters to the right. And then just build them to the right and do the outputs to the left, and then just change in height to compensate. Okay. Right. So for iron we needed 16. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So yeah, let's start from this line over here. Let's actually change the recipe in advance this time. Copy, paste, paste. Okay. Miners. Okay, something like that. It's a bit of a poor miner, but okay. That's a pretty good one. That's probably okay, and maybe one more over here. Not particularly good, but will do. Okay. Then let's put the inputs on the bottom. And the outputs on the top. And then over here we can just like go up a level. That's how we'll do that. Okay. I think because we've been using a Mark II belt for everything over here, we're gonna run out sooner rather than later. It's 4, and these are 4. So this should be about right for this one, and then this can supply a second. You know what, let's put a second one in, column in immediately. Gonna need quite a bit of copper. Oh, and we're already at 28 minutes. I guess time flies. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it right here for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time.